this guy right here, I tell you, I can't say enough about this guy. I really can't say enough at all. Funny story. You remember? No, I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna tell it. Okay. One time we were in the bathroom and this guy he sees one of these baby changing stations and he's like, I'm gonna use that. Dude changed on a baby changing station. I don't know how that thing held him up. I don't know how that thing held you up. You know what? I promised I wouldn't tell that story, but you remember? Okay. I'm not going to embarrass you. I'm going to try not to embarrass you here, but do you remember that embarrassing thing that happened growing up with the neighborhood boy or girl? No, don't worry. I'm not going to tell a lick of that. My pal over here, this chap, old Chief. Man, I've seen you grow up from a kid this tall to a man this tall. Not as tall as me, but 5'8" is the average. A lot of Asians figure in there. Now that wasn't racist. Just staying back. Having to explain that wasn't racist makes me feel kind of racist. You two. I hope these are the best 8 years of your life, based on the U.S. average. Today, I am the best man, better than all the other men, better even perhaps than the groom. As we are all gathered in this event center or church basement, I'd like to say a few words. You know what? I curse this marriage. I curse this marriage with too much love, with more love than you can bear. Front love and back love, love that dare not speak its name, and love that reintroduces itself all the time, like it's got short-term memory loss. Love that talks too much and doesn't wait for commercial breaks to talk. Love that rides winged and greasy through the night. Love that fills up and tops off at the gas station, even though there are signs clearly posted telling you not to do so. We've seen so much together, though. Grade school, junior high or middle school, depending on the school district, high school, the driver's test, prom, homecoming, senior year, graduation, going off to college, moving back in with your parents for a year, going back to college, meeting girls that we thought were over 18, college graduation, and then this wedding ceremony earlier today. And now, my best man speech, which is now part of our memories. The memories of me giving this speech right now. Now, I know I promised you beforehand that I wouldn't sing any Bette Midler during this speech. But I believe that on a day as special as this, promises are meant to be broken. It must have been cold there in my shadow. To never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, that's your way. You always walked a step behind. So I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the pain. A beautiful face to hide the shame for so long. A beautiful smile to hide the pain. Sorry, I won't say anymore. I'll cut that out. A toast. Raise your glasses. Raise them a little higher. Now lower them a little bit. A toast to the bride, who is not a slut that I know of, and to the groom. Today, I'm your best man. The best man of us all. Better than any of the other men. But you, sir, you are my best man, too. You know, buddy, you're a survivor. He put a ring on it. Sorry, we're both huge Beyonce fans. Remember, we got into a fight one time in junior high because you had a promise ring and I had signed a true love waits card, and we thought ours was better. Did you ever know that you're my hero? Groom. Groom. There's hair in that word. It sounds hairy. Seems like it needs a shave. The word groom does. I've got some advice for the two of you. You might be thinking, what kind of advice can you give us? You've never been married. But I've also never been divorced. Think about that. Some advice I've got is, on down the road, you two end up having kids, and one day your oldest son ends up setting fire to the living room rug. Try to go easy on him. Because Goonies never say die. One of my favorite Bible verses comes from Leviticus. It says, "Whoever lieth with a beast shall be put to death." I don't think that fits this occasion at all. I wasn't saying that relates in any way to this wedding. But it does make me think, does that apply to Belle from Beauty and the Beast? And some advice for the bride. Don't you ever hurt him. If you hurt him, so help me, I will show up and I will tell you, don't you hurt him. You quit hurting him. Don't hurt him because inside that man is a little boy. Yeah. And inside that little boy is a smaller little boy. And then inside that smaller little boy is a Russian nesting doll, I assume.